Hey everybody, we're going to be working with some power print to see if we can do a transfer. I don't have a laser printer, so we're going to try it with just a regular printer and see if this works. This is the picture I'm going to be using. It says to do this on my canvas. Make sure you get all the air out. Keep in mind, I did not use laser print paper that it said to use. I used a regular printer and it is working. I'm surprised. It's coming off very easy. I'm going to put this baking pan under here where I don't push down so hard on my canvas that I stretch my canvas out. I'm just using a damp sea sponge to wet it. Don't rub too much, it's taking my stuff off. Gotta be careful rubbing it. That looks good. I don't care if it rubs off in some spots like that. I want it to look gold. When this dries, you can brush it off a lot better. Get rid of all this little stuff. Okay, you do it on too soon, and it rubs too much off. So you need to wet it as you're doing it. Very nice. Okay, I want to add some texture to this. I have these stencils. We're just going to add some detail. This is fast drying latex caulk. Has a little silicone in it, but it's paintable. Put a little on there and rub it. That looks good. Leave your caulking on here. Try to keep it about the same thickness as your other one. Make sure you rub it to get it in them cracks, because it will be air bubbles sometimes and you don't have it in there like you think you do. When all your holes are covered, you can pull this up. This is white all-purpose glue. This is a dress I got at a thrift shop for 50 cents with lace on it. See how the flowers can cut out separately? You want to find something that has the strings going to the flowers to where they're not on top of each other, sewn together. That way you can cut out each individual flower. And I'm going to put some glue in this bowl with a little bit of water, and I'm going to soak them to where they When they dry, they'll be hard and I can paint over them. And then you detail them with the dry brush. If you leave the glue too thick, it won't soak through the fabric. And then just let it soak. These are very pretty. I'm excited about this one. If you like my videos, please hit subscribe. This helps me advertise on YouTube and helps pay for my art supplies after you get so many people, and that does help. And thank you to all my subscribers that have subscribed. I really appreciate it. Cut off all these little tabs. Clean your flower up really good. And there is a front and back to this, so be sure you have your front side up. It's alright if your glue gets on your canvas, it will dry clear. The caulking is already dry. Here we go so far. I'm going to mix a little glue and water together, and I'm going to paint over my detail. Shows up better. Now we just have to wait for this to dry. Don't water your glue down. Leave it the way it is. When you water it down, it doesn't stick good to the canvas. So you need to hide this butterfly where it's showing right here. You want to have glue throughout your fabric because it makes it hard and stiff where you can paint it. I wanted to get a dark blue. Make sure your caulking you use is paintable and dries fast. When you're done, anywhere you have loose flowers, you can glue them down and set something on top that'll hold them down. So don't worry about that now while you're doing this part. I have a pan under here still because I have to push pretty hard to get my paint inside my... Remember, I put painted glue over the crossword puzzle. That way I can wipe this paint off. It didn't sink into my design really thick to where you couldn't see it. It sealed it. So you have to seal that to be able to come back and bring it back up like I did. I'm going to be using some metallics. Comes in all different colors. Some glazes I got from Lowe's. Dry brushing is where you wipe the excess paint off on your napkin. I'm going to pour a little of my bronze in my cap and just lightly rub. The second coat is what really brings out your detail. so it won't show up that great, this first one. I think that's good. I can do another coat and have it even shinier, but I want it to be subtle, so I like that. I'm going to use a silver metallic. I hope you enjoyed.